guys, I am super excited today because it is the premiere of Brown Sugar Diary. Brown Sugar Diary is a program on Alore TV where we trash out love matters. Here we treat relationship on all levels: father, daughter, mother, son, aunt, nephew, stepdad, stepdaughter, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whichever way. As long as it has to do with love, sex, marriage, we bring it on this table and we trash them out. So here's how it works. We pick up stories, random stories over the week, and then we bring them to this place and have our guests help us trash them out. When I say we, it is because I am not doing this alone. I've got my crew behind the scene doing a very wonderful job. Hi, crew! Thanks, guys. Kisses to you guys. You guys are doing a very wonderful job. Thank you very much. So before I go over to introducing my guests and starting the show proper, we'll take a quick break. My name is Sunrise, and Brown Sugar continues right after. Welcome back, guys. Now over to introducing my guest for today. I'll start with the ladies first, yeah. So I have with me Miss Comfort Nnamdi. She's a makeover artist. She is a thespian and an all-around businesswoman. Welcome, Comfort. Good to have you on the show. And I have with me this tall glass of chocolate, Mr. Chidi Royalty Onwibo. He's a human entrepreneur and also a businessman. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you on the show.
I'm so glad to be here.
Now to the moment we all have been waiting for, the stories, right? Before I do that, I need to tell you guys, this show is actually rated 18 plus.
Okay.
So feel free to say whatever you want to say, whichever way you want to say it.
All right.
Just end up providing solutions to the stories you're going to be treating. So over to the stories, guys. Are you ready? Story number one goes like this. It says, please, I am in a dilemma in my life right now. I am single, 31 years. I work in an oil and gas company. My salary is very attractive. I have a nice place, car, etc. My problem is finding the right girl. Nigerian girls are confusing me. When I meet a girl at the club, TJF nights, she will be posing, Immediately I tell my company name, she will give me all her numbers, including her village address. I took this girl to the cinemas. After I said, let's go to my place, she said, okay, but she was in her period. I said, okay. When we entered my place, she said, is that your father's picture? I said, yes. And she said, I see him on TV. Next thing, miraculously, her period disappeared. Please, how do I get good girls? Immediately they see my success stories, they open their legs like Jet Li. Do I have to pretend to be broke like coming to America? Mr. Chidi, let's assume you're the guy. Okay, so what do you think?
Oh, actually, I'm thrilled hearing that. First of all, I'll say thank you very much for having brought me to this.
Oh, you're most welcome. We appreciate having you too.
And I don't really blame the ladies.
Oh.
I don't really blame the ladies, actually. For a man of that caliber who wants good girls, I'm paying attention to the very things you said. Good girls. And he can't want a good girl and be going to the club.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying everybody in the clubhouse are bad girls.
Okay.
But some persons just come there because they want to feel good. They just want something quite different from the norm.
Okay.
They just come to cool off. Some are good, but majority of the girls you find in club, my sister, if are they?
Okay, you think he's looking for the good girls in the wrong place?
place. You can't be looking for a good
Sorry,
girl.
hold on there. Let me get to Comfort.
Okay.
Let me hear from you. What do you think?
For the guy looking for good girls, I don't think he could find one in the club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you just said something that there's actually good people who go to the clubs. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I know they're actually good people that goes to the club, but what are you trying as a what presentation? How do you present yourself to the guy looking for a good girl? It's
okay,
either you're not well dressed, you're not well presented, it's either you're smoking
or
can't be a
something.
good girl, or something. So you're not really giving the guy that as in you're
The
really,
impression is
yeah,
not like the
the
good girl
impression is
impression.
not there.
Okay,
That
but
you're a good
I
girl.
think this case is a problem with the guy, not even the girl right now.
The guy. Actually, okay,
Sorry,
this is what I have to say. He is desperate about marriage, and secondly, the girl who is about to say yes to him is a type of girl who flashy things interest.
Okay.
And you get to understand this. Marriage has a lot to do with coordination, with
Yeah.
virtuous nature.
Okay.
And you can't be looking for virtuous nature in a clubhouse.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, the babe said, permit me to say the babe said that she was in her period.
Mhm.
But when she now got to the house,
Period. Miraculously, boom,
disappeared. That is to tell you that once she gets what she wants,
from the guy.
definitely
She's good to go.
she's good to leave the guy anytime, any day.
Okay, but this thing works either ways too. You know,
Definitely, but-
for you guy who is also going to the club, the girls they won't also really take you seriously because they also think you are just one, sprint guy. You're on,
I want to flex
you're not
Yeah.
a marathon guy. You don't stay with them for a long time just as they hot. So she also treats you like that. I think so. So I think it's a case of shit's bed, mama fly,
Mama fly.
and all of that. So
Permit me to say one other
you
thing.
are free to say everything.
In this situation, I'm blaming this brother too much.
Yes,
This
blame
nigga,
him.
This nigga gets
We are blaming him
wahala
too, right?
much.
Of course.
Yeah, I have big issue with the guy. You can't be going to meet a girl for marital things and you're presenting how much you have.
Yes.
You're presenting where
Especially
you
the
work.
company name. Yeah.
You know, you're trying to tell her your class. Or even if she didn't want to say yes, hearing your class, where you are,
Yeah.
she will automatically say a yes to you.
You know something? At the last sentence he said, "Do I have to pretend to be broke, like coming to America?"
No.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to pretend to be broke. He can just be himself
Okay.
and have a good work on himself first. For him to be looking for a good girl, he can't go to the club.
Yeah.
We have
And
good
and,
girls,
and I think
churches
you can't be a
around.
bad guy
Yes.
going and looking for a good
For a
girl.
good girl.
You know, I mean, you need to attract someone that is like you. So if you're bad, you
He's
always
trying to make the ladies get attracted to him by what he has and telling the lady at first the name of his company. And the girl
All of
coming to
that.
the house and seeing who the dad is. She must have heard about the dad.
you know you, you know you,
Seeing
okay.
the dad on TV.
Yeah.
That what made her period vanish. Like with speed. So
He said something. He says when he's trying to like one of the things like when he's trying to talk to the girls in the club, they form, like in every region. When he says this is where I work, they're like, woo! That's the guy I've been looking
It's
for.
like you hearing the bell ring during break period in secondary school. You've been waiting for the bell.
I
So
said
once you
that,
hear the break period, you just have
just
to
drive. And sometimes even if you don't have something to eat, you have your friends to beg.
Wow.
So anyhow, I
begging
must
is
eat
allowed
something.
everywhere. So once he heard that ringer, no, there's
I'm good
nothing
to
else
go.
I can.
So brother, just hear this from us. I beg. You cannot give what you don't have.
Definitely.
You can't attract one person you are not. So if you want to have a good girl, you don't need to be go in disguise. You just have to be you and go to look for the right girls in the right places. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to the club to have fun or something, but you don't go to the club with the intent of finding a good girl.
It doesn't
I
work
mean,
like
it
that.
doesn't work like that.
Oh.
Give us some credit.
It doesn't work like
Okay,
that.
talking about materialism and loving the good life, here is my second story.
Okay.
Please listen carefully. She says, I am not being partial, but please, I want to beg all the guys that say girls are materialistic to stop. I can't and I won't date a guy who is not financially stable. Not because I need the money, no, but because there have been too much cases of ingratitude from them broke guys. Now she says, not saying the girls don't have their issues though. There are also exceptions to the case. Fact is, there are more stories of newly made guys who dropped their old sufferhead girlfriends or even fiancés for new models. So stop calling ladies materialistic, I beg. Who wants suffer? Why do you leave the sister with Adimo? I don't know what that means. And follow Sisi Caro with Peruvian hair. It's like someone who buys a Ferrari and complains about its care expenses. You know, see Toyota Camry buy. Be looking for Beyonce level of slayage and expecting her to have the care expense of a nun. Biko, tell them niggas to stop having Opolo eyes, I beg. Yay! Funke! Okay, yeah, it's really huge.
Apollo eyes.
Yeah, so tell us, what's your take on this?
Well, she's we like to. She's actually correct.
Oh,
But not really correct.
okay.
The guy should stop calling the ladies
Materialistic, okay.
Yeah. For some though, they can be like that, but not everyone. They might see a lady who is well dressed with a very nice designer handbag, with a very nice hair, nice shoes, nice
And
clothes,
yeah.
and you don't know her source. She might be walking, and just trying to look good.
Yeah.
She loves to look good.
She look good
It
just there.
doesn't mean she's materialistic.
Okay.
Why there are some that dress above what they have in their pockets?
Yes.
They always
And then
want to be
they
flashy,
milk the
flashy,
guy in their
flashy.
lives dry,
Yes.
trying to meet up. Okay.
So they could go extra mile to meet up with what other ladies trend to.
Okay.
Understand? She might not really have that actual amount. She might not be any. She might just be a student, and you see her putting on her 42,000. And
Yeah.
yet she still complains that there is no
There's no.
money.
Exactly. It happens a lot. I'm not paying school fees and all, but your shoes are really expensive.
Yeah, so it's really cool if she says the guy should stop calling them materialistic.
Okay. Yeah. That's a cool one by you.
Yeah, you understand. Guys tend to, ladies are materialistic. When you ask them for money just to look good, they say
And
you're
they
being
say, yeah,
materialistic.
yeah.
You say you're being
Okay. Since I have a guy here, let me take it from your angle, man. What do you think about that story?
Okay, actually, I don't really blame the babe to a great extent. Women are designed to be adored.
Oh, that feels good right now.
No matter how you want to
Yeah.
look at it, they are designed to be adored. So
Okay.
you adore them with anything you have, with the
Okay.
best of what you can offer. But in a situation whereby, we have these cases where the guy not too buoyant,
Okay.
and guys blame the brother because guys are moved by what they see. So he's
Yeah.
somewhere in the story he made mention of why you leave this.
Yeah.
Conde.
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
know.
because of what the guy see.
You know. The girl's problem is this. The girl's problem is this. She doesn't have an issue dating a guy who's not very buoyant financially, but there are so many cases which we can actually relate to of guys who, this girl was with you when you had nothing, and then somehow it just blew, and she's like, she doesn't have that Coca-Cola shape, she's not tall, she's not flashy, and then you leave her and go for the flashy girls.
Yeah.
So that's her problem. So she's saying because of that, I will not date a guy who is not buoyant. I think she has a case there. I think she has a case.
I think it's
Yes,
justified.
she's actually
Well,
right.
Yeah.
justified somehow. But nevertheless, we the guys got to understand the babes then, because you can't have, for example, your babe whose hair is all and needs to be fixed up
Yeah.
for her to look
And you're looking at
gallant
her.
and guinea and
And sometimes he get chair,
No.
and then he won't do it. And then when you tell her, he says it'll be materialistic. Please, I say this thing to the guys out there. If you cannot take care of a girl in your life, don't have a girlfriend. Don't bother.
Don't bother.
Seriously, yes, because I think you can't separate love from giving.
No.
They work hand in hand.
No.
I'm not saying
just tied.
yes.
Like
I'm not saying you should, go out to care for her from A to Z, but hello, don't punch yourself. You see a girl from yet not giving her anything and you're normal. We need to check you. I think
I
so.
want to say something again.
Mm.
Like if you really go to Instagram and Facebook, you see ladies, they slay. They want to belong.
Mhm.
Because when you watch, the guys are leaving the ones that are just themselves.
Yeah.
And they go for those flashy ones. Actually, the ladies now, they all want to be fair. They all want to be so,
And they call it
flashy,
toning.
expensive,
I just
that-
want
so that when
tone.
so that when they emerge into a
The place.
particular place, so that they'll be well recognized. Meanwhile, intimidating others that are not yet.
And then for ladies who don't have self-confidence, they want to go and join.
Yes.
Anyhow
That
to
was
just
what made-
meet up.
That was why everybody now wants to also to get to that point where
Yes.
every other guy they could have cool relationship and guys could get attracted to them. So
And-
I'm also blaming the guys.
Yes. The thing
Yeah.
is, do you know why there's so much competition in the girls' world? Because of the guys.
Yes.
Now the team.
So they could meet up.
Now the guys. I can imagine if the one was just girls. I mean, who's buying hair? Who cares? Who's playing for who?
But nevertheless, there's need for an existence of the both parties.
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is that the guys should just help us live a moderate life. You guys
Yeah,
should
it
help
can
us.
also help those
Yeah.
ones to get to that stage.
You
To
know,
get to that point.
The
in life.
problem with very many of our guys is that we've not come up to that level where we can help build what we have.
okay,
A greater percentage of the guys don't get that time to begin build
anything.
at all. They just want already made. That's why if you want to now go for a sleep, my brother, you guys prepare for sleep.
I'm telling you, if you want a sleigh queen,
If
you've
you
got to
want
have a
to
sleigh
slay,
bag.
you
Your
guys
account should be
prepare for
slaying
sleep.
too. Okay, it's getting really hot
You
in
guys
here,
prepare for sleep.
This matter of end today. But before we continue the next story, I need to go draw from the well of love. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. I hope you drew a thing or two from the well of love. Now, moving on to the third story. It's a switch right now. We're trying to move to the other side. First of all, I'm going to ask this question. Please, is it genetic for men to cheat? Now, here's the story that brought up that question. He says, please keep me anonymous. Of course, you're kept anonymous already. I need advice on what to do with my life right now. I am so sad. I cheated on my wife for the first time this year with this university girl. I was careless not to wear a condom. I am suffering for it now. I have serious bad infection. My urine smells so bad and I itch terribly. My problem now is this. My wife has been suspecting me that we haven't had sex in 2 weeks. Really, 2 weeks. I always avoid her and pretend to be asleep. We have been having marital issues regarding her parents and we almost divorced. So telling her is not an option because she will leave me. The doctor says pains will go in 2 weeks, but I can't sleep with my wife for the next 2 months because I may infect her. How do I handle this? Should I just sleep with her and tell her it's toilet infection? I am desperate. I'm not a bad person. I love my wife. I am desperate. Please help me.
My brother, you need help.
He needs help. He needs help.
Now, him begin in wahala before we go begin to talk of him.
You know, when he saw the girl, he didn't ask for help. How not to go after the girl. Then now another one chance.
Help. I can't blame you, bros. How one night you leave your wife? See, it gets problem. It gets something where they notice.
You're speaking pidgin. It's serious.
No bam. Don't think I just speak pidgin. Permit me a beg. The thing don't reach here.
Yeah, it's allowed. It's allowed. Everything is allowed on this show.
It's not cool. You know, there's something about your wife you really do not like. That's the point where you come in. That's where love is triggered.
Yeah.
That's where friendship begins to blossom. Go tell her.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, before you got married to the baby, you guys were talking. You never heard anything from her. So why start now?
Mm-hmm.
Why
so you're thinking he should go tell the wife that he has an infection?
Tell your wife. The mistake, because you can't continue to cover it. The more you cover it, the more suspicious it becomes. The babe himself, the wife, we wake up one morning and wake you up, Oga, stand up.
What is the problem?
How we know if you do this thing? It is legalized.
And you know, if it's this FBI kind of wife, she would have snooped down to find out what the problem is.
Why you are doing
And it's more difficult that way, I think so. Coffee. Sorry, I need to cut it short right now.
Okay.
Oh, but this
matter is serious.
This matter, they're very, very serious. Like, seriously, why is it crying out now? You love your wife, and yet you couldn't keep your eyes off the student.
You know?
You understand? And now you got infected with infection or whatsoever. Go and cure it now. Go and cure yourself.
You know, now he's
doctor.
Yeah,
at least
he's seen
your wife. You can't tell a lie to a doctor.
Yes. Now he's seen a doctor. He says the doctor says the pain will go away in 2 weeks. That means he has seen a doctor. But that infection will end. He's having pains and then plus infection. So pain ends in 2 weeks. Infection continues till after 2 months.
After 2 months, better he tells the wife that he has. Okay, they can do it this way. Just let the doctor invite the wife.
The wife.
Invite the both of them and talk to them.
But you know they've been having problems before now.
Quite alright.
So he feels that telling her will now lead to the divorce that has waiting to happen.
About the infection and every other thing and decide to still leave the house, fine, it's on her. But at least the husband has let the cat out of the dog.
Okay.
She's aware of the husband's infection, so it's either she's there to help the husband out,
or she's not there. But then my point is this: when you walk out to go carry infection, you didn't tell me. So how do you supposed to now understand the way you come back with infection? You left my house without infection. You came back with infection.
There's something about doing the wrong thing. Once you do the wrong thing, your eye clears.
Yeah.
Reality sets in. Reality sets in, and at that point in time, you want to make right your wrongs. So this is what I have to say to him. Yes, I've blamed him. Likewise, you guys. But at this point, something is at stake, and it is called marriage. Because this woman can, at this point, decide not to be married to him anymore.
Yeah.
So, seek for divorce. So what I'm saying is this, brother, I beg, swallow everything and find a way to communicate with her.
Yeah.
Tell her the truth, because you can't keep hiding. Oh, it is bad. The bad when she now finds out
herself. Yeah,
so
you know.
I've been living with you in the same house for a very long time. You couldn't even know. So it's best you open your mouth and speak.
I know he already says the wife is suspecting him.
So it's enough reason even for him to make a statement to the wife. This is why I say so before you say anything. Please pardon me. Because when you do that, trust has a way of creeping in. It may just be hanging by the door, but you don't creep in, you say
Yeah.
it creeping. So now, when even if she goes, she will have to think about it.
Yes.
Every reasonable woman at this point, no matter how much you hate the guy rich, or her thing don't tell you, you guys think out.
Okay. Anything to add?
Okay, if we take out the infection part of it,
Mm-hmm.
the wife has already been suspecting the husband. So now let's say we're coming into the cheating aspect and
Mm-hmm.
about being genetic in men to cheat.
Yes.
No, men
You
don't.
understand?
Point of correction, men don't cheat.
I don't understand.
No,
Men cheat.
no.
How do men just
Okay,
this man just cheat on
okay,
the
just
Men
chill.
don't cheat. No,
Okay,
it's just
chill.
because of this story. This brother is the one cheating. It doesn't mean that every man.
okay, but I think majority of
Should I tell you percent of married men that stop students on the street
Do you
every
know
day?
how many
Men.
percent? Do you know the percentage
you
of
know?
women that stop boys from? My sister,
That
don't
stop
go
boys
there.
from what?
is younger,
Ah, yeah.
please. See the
Let me
the
tell
cougar
you, I
thing
meant to
is
cheat.
where
No
is where
way.
below the men to
No,
humanize
sorry,
us
I'm
all
not looking
over.
for this one.
It
No,
only takes a man who has control of himself. It's not
Not
that
to
he's not
cheat.
seeing ladies outside.
no, wait.
It's
Do
not
you-
that he's
do
not
you
getting
know-
tempted outside. No matter how
You guys should calm
beautiful
down
your
right now.
wife
Calm down
is.
right now.
Ah.
Okay, okay.
No matter
See,
how beautiful
okay.
your wife is.
Can I say something right now?
Okay,
Please,
just-
I want to say something.
You said that
Listen,
what they see, right?
I know there are some men who don't cheat, but I want to say they are minimal. To be honest,
Yeah.
I am a lady, and
Oh.
I think I have more married suitors. No, not suitors right now. Married chikers than the
young
single
ones.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
do you want
serious.
do you want to also hear from my own version? I see the very royalty on you. Have married women.
Oh, Mr.
No,
Tall,
I'm not
that's
making it up.
handsome.
I'm not making it up. I'm looking into the camera.
We are
I'm not
talking
making-
about the men.
Wait. Am I a female? I'm a man. I'm not making it up.
Okay.
Let me one-on-one. Ask me what I want. They will provide it. When I say it is a plural statement. This
Yeah.
is not a single
Is
group.
it? Okay, but then let's say something. I know there are cougars and there are gigolos anyway. There are guys who actually offer themselves to women for money. But now let's get this underway. Now, if this man hadn't caught an infection, he would have still continued cheating.
Yeah.
Now, to a great extent.
We got it right there.
No, I'm
You
not
don't know what
confused.
to say, actually.
Wait, it's not as though
Oh,
I'm trying
okay.
to stand up for the men.
Okay.
Okay? It's not as though I'm trying to stand up for the men. A reasonable individual, every person, every reasonable individual, once you enter trouble, you go want change. You don't have option. Once you hit one big wahala now, you just want to change.
Don't break our
I'm
table,
sorry.
though.
You just want to change. That's just the
Yeah.
truth. You never can tell. This brother at some point must have thought of.
This thing he did. Okay, see, I'm going to leave this with you, brother. It's bad enough that you've cheated on the wife. That's okay. That's not okay, but it's okay. But then not telling her is a bigger problem. Trust me. I tell people
Yeah.
why I get angry with loved ones or when you do something wrong to me. It's not because you did something wrong, but because you didn't tell me. When you leave me to find out on my own, it's a bigger problem. So I think you should let your wife know. You may be surprised that even telling her the truth, maybe that thing you need to even get your marriage back to where it used to be.
Yeah.
So, guy, try tell your wife. But if she no agree, brother, Ishikote, Oburu, Brown Sugar says, go tell your wife. Now, to the very last story on this edition of Brown Sugar. Still a man who cheats. Now, this one is something else. It's a mixture of cheating and babalawo kind of things. I'm telling you. Let's hear this one. She says, please keep my identity secret. Done. I have fallen in love with a married man and decided I must steal him from his wife. I told my stepmom and she told me she knows a way to help me out. She asked me to get a piece of her clothes or anything she owns and she'll go and pray with it. A few months ago, she told me she prayed for it, and after a few days, the man of my dreams told me his wife passed away. I was sad for him, but inside I was happy because I saw my opportunity. Now, the past month, I have been having nightmares. I see a woman with no face chasing me and telling me that I shall pay for what I did. I'm too scared, I cannot sleep. To top it off, he just asked me to marry him. What if I do? And this goes on, you're hot right now. I asked my stepmother what she did and she said, you wanted the man, now you have him, stop disturbing me. Please help me. I am scared that she did a bad ritual and I will leave curse forever if I marry him, but I love him too much. First of all, sister, how do you even get stuff when you love with a married man?
Who does that? Okay, you see that thing I'm talking about? Who does that?
And then you love him so much that you now wish to be married to him.
To him.
That you went that extra mile of telling your stepmom. Of course, when I told your stepmom, she would have seen you worried about it so much that she now said to help you her own way.
At least you should have just find a way to become the man's second wife. If
You
wish
know,
to.
that's
You're
it
going
was
to
that bad.
kill- You know, going
At
to
this point,
kill the
I'm
woman.
trying to put two and three
Two,
together
yeah,
to be able
because
to know
2
what
plus
to
3
say.
should be 5.
The problem is
Because
too huge.
It's too huge. It's too huge. I believe you. It's too huge. At this point, the young lady has made a mistake.
Yeah, but going to the stepmom.
That is one. Two, a life has been taken.
A life has been
3.
taken.
A life.
Nightmare. Serious
And
one.
she can never survive.
4. Marriage. So how will she do the two marriage and the woman has already even they wait oh they've not even gone into the marriage.
Like,
The
their
woman
nightmares
is
already.
appearing.
No, no. That means she won't even last long.
In
She
the
won't
marriage.
even-
Eventually
I mean,
the
she
marriage
won't even
happens.
enjoy the
Happens.
marriage. So it's better she gets married to the man.
Getting married to the man will not really solve the problem.
No,
I think
there's if you should watch now, the man should be on her own neck. I want to marry you. Probably I want to marry you.
And meanwhile,
Because
but,
it's
but then,
always
but
fair.
then, meanwhile, that's what she wanted.
that's
That
what
was
she
So,
so
wants.
babe, you got what you wanted. I mean,
But
So she had to go into the marriage and finish up the plan.
so if she dies in the process, that was what you wanted.
Yes.
I think at this moment, this babe needs help.
But
Right?
you
She
She
know
needs
needs
that.
Jesus.
I don't want
She needs
She needs Jesus.
I don't want
She needs help. So we can't find way provide help for her.
You know.
Or, you know,
Okay, so what help you think we could give
this
to her?
is what I have to say. What she did was supernatural, my sister.
Swear.
So you don't feel use physical control
Supernatural.
supernatural deeds. So you guys return back
To
to
supernatural.
the realm where you did do this thing. So
So, babe, I don't know if you're a traditionalist or you're a Christian. If you're a Christian, go and meet a pastor.
Pastor,
If you're
pastor.
just go back. If you're a traditionalist, just go back to where your stepmom went to tell them to
if
cleanse
she's a
you.
Christian by nationality or
I
I don't
don't
know.
know by
She's a
nationality.
Christian.
I don't know who
From
done
there.
that in the first place. But seriously, you know, when I talk about men who cheat, I also talk about ladies who they cheat with.
Why would they agree? Why would the girl agree?
It's on the
This
two
is a
No,
man
hello,
don't marry.
hello,
How you
hello.
gonna
two
agree?
sides.
Hello.
Yeah, it happens. It
There's
happens.
so many reasons why it happens.
Yeah.
But my point is this: if I am married, if I were to be a man, I love to be a woman anyway. But if I were to be a man and I get married to a woman, excuse me, I went all the way. I went to the altar, I exchanged vows, I paid dowry for goodness sakes. Only to come and cheat of you. Do you know there was a wedding? A friend of mine who's an MC said on that wedding, he was the MC of the wedding. So you know this girl's bridal train and all, they were dancing with the bride, and the groom told the MC, who is my friend, please excuse me, I beg, help me collect this girl number after the wedding, just give it to me now.
It's in the blood.
On his wedding day. There's a story where a man also left the bride on the wedding night to go sleep with his girlfriend and return to the bride. I mean,
in that situation,
yeah.
it is not a personal something. It is not genetic. I don't say it is
Whether
genetic.
it's genetic or not, every human are being attracted to each other. Whether marriage or even if that man is not married, the lady will still fall in love. But the only thing there is that he's married, he has a ring, he made vows, which is wrong for her.
Which is
to insist on getting married to the man.
to the man. And the thing is this, because if you made those vows and you're wearing a ring, why not shut your eyes from these ladies? I mean, hello. See, to be honest, this thing between our legs, I mean, it's the same thing. Honestly, it's the same thing. And if you feel your wife is loose down there because she's had some kids, take her to a surgery. If you like to have sex that much, take her for a surgery and stitch it back to how it was before you married her. And continue from where you stopped. You stopped cheating on around. I don't understand. Meanwhile, I think cheating is really expensive.
Yes, so
It's expensive.
It is expensive.
It's
no-
cost
no
effective.
doubt.
expensive one.
It's expensive and it leaves your heart hanging 247 because
Telling you.
she may call you by 12 a.m. You will need to sneak out and go and answer the call, you know, and
Then why don't you just put your phone up?
even if you put it off.
There are some side chicks that are troublesome.
No.
There are side
Very
chicks that are very
troublesome.
Because you don't want her to pay a visit to the house.
They are really
you know,
But,
but I'm wondering, why would someone who has a nice life already, go and carry something on your head because of cheating? And you're in trouble,
this
you know.
is where the problem
doing-
comes. This
that's
is where
where
the
my
problem comes.
problem in marriage is.
Individuals get the opportunity
Yeah.
of putting their lives together before marriage, but they blow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've already cultivated a habit. It's called a habit. So if you don't tame it, when you do no longer need it, that's when it escalates. So
I'm
people
telling
get the
you.
opportunity to get the best out of their lives, but that their training season, they just let go of it and leave it haphazardly then very much later in life, definitely.
Well, back to our story. Sister,
Um,
you wanted the man so badly. Now the wife is off the way. Right here on Brown Sugar, we do not have any solution for you. Rather than to go, one name, Diabella. Go and collect list from your elders and start doing the thing.
I think there should
Then-
be a better solution for her.
I don't know, but that's what I want to give to her since she's being silly.
Let's
I
just
mean,
pity the lady at least.
What do you
think
think
so.
we do?
So what do you
At
think
first,
she
she
did
has
for her?
made the mistake in going to meet her stepmom,
One.
which the stepmom gave her a very bad advice.
Okay, so what do we do with her right now?
Now she's having nightmare, and the man is requesting for a hand in marriage. Okay.
Or do you think she should come open to the man and say, this is what I did?
Yes.
Because I
She just
love
have
you.
to make before I said she should go on and marry. Let me just pity the girl, babe. The best thing for you to do is just to confess. As
Open
in,
up to the guy.
Just open up.
You know,
to the
because
guy
because
and
it's
tell the
possible
man
that when you marry that
the
woman,
truth.
you will still die.
Yes, just tell the
So
man.
just
the
open
truth.
up. Tell the man the
Just tell
truth.
the man the truth. And let's say you don't want to repent. Get up on the child, I want to pastor. They just pray for her and deliver.
No, but even if
has
she
to die,
goes to
Even
the pastor,
if she
pastor will still refer her to the man.
Yes.
to the man, no,
A good
that's
person
what
will
I'm
still tell you to
saying.
go confess
She
to
should
the
tell
man.
the man the truth. Then it's not like for the man to say, truth or no truth, I still want to get married to
To
you.
you or not. So, babe, if you get the
It's just
mind,
for her to
if you
tell
get
the man
mind,
the truth.
tell the man the truth. Because the truth is, even if you don't tell him the truth, that woman, whoever the faceless woman is, will keep
Yes.
tormenting you.
She'll keep
So, and
tormenting
at
you.
this point, it's just the truth that will set you free. So, Brown Sugar Diary says,
Side chicks.
go say the truth. This era of side chicks has to end somehow.
It has to end.
Just has to end somehow.
It's spoiling
It's
homes.
spoiling things. It's
A
really
lot
spoiling
of-
things.
a
And
lot of
if we
things.
continue on this,
So
we
much.
won't go on this show
Spoiling a lot
today.
of
We won't go on
things.
this show today. So at this point, it really is sad to go. I mean, I wish we could continue, but then we need to close up here. You know,
Everything that has a beginning
has an end. So to my guest, Coffee, thanks for coming. I hope to have you some other time. You're still coming back, Chidi. You're coming back to this show.
Thank you
And guys, it's good to have you guys watch me today. Please stay tuned next week for another edition of Brown Sugar Diary. Join the conversation by hashtagging Brown Sugar on your social media platforms, and please subscribe to the and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow us on all our social media platforms as shown on the screen. You can also follow me on my Instagram handle at @IAM_sunrise, or on Facebook at Sunrise Chuka Ike. And my guest, she is your Instagram name, please.
Okay, glamorous C4.
Okay, Glamorous Tifo on Instagram, and he is simple guy on Instagram too. So please go follow them and also join the conversation. We need your stories. If you have a story to share with us, please do send a mail to sunrise@alore.com. I will do justice to the stories. For now, it is bye-bye.
God!